Law number 35. Master the art of timing. Never seem to be in a hurry. Hurrying betrays a lack of control over yourself and over time. Always seem patient, as if you know that everything will come to you eventually. Become a detective of the right moment. Sniff out the spirit of the times, the trends that will carry you to power. Learn to stand back when the time is not yet ripe, and to strike fiercely when it has reached fruition. Time is an artificial concept that we ourselves have created to make the limitlessness of eternity and the universe more bearable, more human. Since we have constructed the concept of time, we are also able to mold it to some degree, to play tricks with it. The time of a child is long and slow, with vast expanses. The time of an adult whizzes by frighteningly fast. Joseph Fouché, initially a mathematics teaching priest, never took his vows. He had waited for his chance to follow bigger dreams. And when 1789, the French Revolution broke out, he became a revolutionary. To miss the boat at this critical moment could have spelt disaster. Fouché merely adapted to the spirit of the times. Befriending the revolutionary Robespierre, he quickly rose in the rebel ranks and was elected as the representative of Nantes to the National Convention created that year to frame a new constitution for a French republic. When Fouché arrived in Paris to take his seat at the convention, a violent rift had broken out between the moderates and the radical Jacobins. Fouché sensed that in the long run, neither side would emerge victorious. Power rarely ends up in the hands of those who start a revolution, or even of those who further it. Power sticks to those who bring it to a conclusion. That was the side Fouché wanted to be on. Until his death, he would change sides several more times, supporting the execution of Louis XVI, turning against his former friend Robespierre, then supporting a young Napoleon, only to be conspiring against him alongside Talleyrand later on. Fouché had remarkable patience. Without patience as your sword and shield, your timing will fail, and you will inevitably find yourself a loser. When the times were against Fouché, he did not struggle, get emotional, or strike out rashly. He kept his cool and remained a low profile, patiently building support among the citizenry, the bulwark, in his next rise to power. Observing this law closely, here are the 10 key lessons in the art of timing. 1. It is critical to recognize the spirit of the times. 2. You must always work with the times, anticipate twists and turns, and never miss the boat. 3. Recognize time not by what is loudest and most obvious in it, but by what lies hidden and dormant. 4. Recognizing the prevailing winds does not necessarily mean running with them. 5. Any potent social movement creates a powerful reaction, and it is wise to anticipate what that reaction will be. 6. Rather than ride the cresting wave of the moment, wait for the tide's ebb to carry you back to power. 7. Upon occasion, bet on the reaction that is brewing and place yourself in the vanguard of it. 8. Without patience as your sword and shield, your timing will fail, and you will inevitably find yourself a loser. 9. Do not struggle, get emotional. And 10. Keep your cool and maintain a low profile, patiently building support to your rise to power. Recognize the moment then, to hide in the grass or slither under a rock, as well as the moment to bare your fangs and attack. Space we can recover, time never. Napoleon Bonaparte, 1769 to 1821. Time depends on perception, which can be willfully altered. This is vital in mastering the art of timing. If the inner turmoil caused by our emotions tends to make time move faster, it follows that once we control our emotional responses to events, time will move much more slowly. This altered way of dealing with things tends to lengthen our perception of future time, opens up possibilities, and allows us the patience that is the principal requirement in the art of timing.